Even gives you 200 mana, why not? So lots of different things that one's going to add. I think that's probably going to be one of the bigger standout ones. And then looking at tier 2, I mean, they just seem very strong, right? The numbers on them just seem insane. 8 attributes, 10 damage. We actually have a fight kicking off.
Oh, yeah, look, Mone's set up here with a meld. Secret, they're going to walk straight into this. The Boundless strike down onto the two of them. The snowball will give a bit of safety.
Oh, my goodness.
The snowball over they go. On towards Monet. They'll get the first blood. Secret. As Resolution will fall in return, but they bring down Monet first. We'll see who can get more out of this as XXS and Siamese Cat are able to pick off Zayat. But Boca does die to Puppey. Plus 20 damage coming into play here. Puppey's getting a punch quite a few people.
Nisha.
He'll turn over towards XXS. Nisha getting very, very low. But Puppey, he'll finish off the kill. 20 damage, ladies and gentlemen. Going to work. His 3 to 4 hit.
Triple
already
kill.
Straight off in the action.
Enchantress with the triple kill. Oh my god. I mean, this is how you want a new patch to start. 7 kills.
I mean, I don't know who wins this fight here. I feel like you got to be careful if you're the Enchantress.
No, he's
Siamese
fine.
Cat's got to back off.
No, he's fine. He's got 10. He's got 9 stick charges too.
Monet's back over as well.
Puppey's actually in trouble.
I mean, Puppey wants to hit them.
I think he's just gonna get slowly chased out, maybe. Like these continuous hits from the bench. Okay, he'll be okay. He's got backup. And now look at the lanes. We have, I mean, I don't know what's even gonna happen. We have kind of like this tri-lane. Puppey's out of health and out of mana, but he probably wants to try to make his way to the bottom lane.
Yeah, looks like he's walking over. I might look for the quick deny to rush.
Yep. Okay, so who got the biggest gains? Let's look. Nisha got 3 assists, so he did not get a kill. Ori did get a kill, so he's gonna have Bottle finished up already in mid lane. And he's like
Yeah,
3/4 of the way to level 2.
I'm gonna be a Siamese Cat top net worth right now.
Okay, yeah, this is crazy. I mean, that does definitely have a pretty big effect because Queen of Pain is picked as one of these counter heroes a lot of times in the past versus Bat in lane. But as we said, Bat has now changed how that laning is going to be because of the damage that Sticky will add up early on.
Let's see. So this top lane, how do you feel this is going to go for Monet here in the safe lane?
I think it should be pretty
easy.
fine, especially
Yep.
also the fact that the
Hard to go on
Enchantress
him.
got a triple kill, so Siamese Cat's going to have boots and stuff to be able to help in zone, and especially once he starts getting creeps, he should be able to help up here a lot. They can get kills on the side of Secret, but I think overall for lane, for like just CSing, Monet should have a pretty good time.
I see him down bottom. Definitely once they've got a couple of levels in this, you know, Puppey and
Strong
Chrysalis
lane.
will have a good job at just sort of running down XXS.
Yeah. I mean, this is traditionally, Monkey King is one of those counters versus the Mars.
Yeah.
Phoenix can kind of offset that because of the Fire Spirits, which also, of course, we have to mention, did get buffed. A little bit more damage, of course, on Phoenix's spells. And it's a traditional lane combo that's very disruptive for the carry to really farm in. Spear throws him away from creeps, Rebuke pushes you away from creeps, Fire Spirits, etc. It's an annoying lane.
So far in the first few waves, they definitely have been a bit tougher for XXS to get the farm. So top lane trying to go for Siamese Cat, but he's got the heals going, and Rezo has to back away.
Gonna have to use a salve of his own. Mid lane, seeing, I mean, it's pretty even. Nisha has a little bit more denies. I guess that's to be expected. But looks like the lane matchup overall still hasn't really changed too much from what it has been in the past. Because as we know, they're sticky. That's the one thing that did get changed for the people that don't know. Does damage every time that you do use it now. Sure, it's not the most, but will definitely start to add up.
Sure. And what the trade-off is that now at the high levels, you don't quite have the same radius on the sticky napalm as you did previously.
Yeah. Duration also did go down. That's actually pretty big. From 7 to 6 seconds, how long it does last on you. See what effects it does have. Right now, nobody really being left out in the dust. Looks pretty clear on the CS. Just that co-op, of course, getting extra denies at the moment. I'm looking at map, by the way. I'm also looking around all over the place because the map is completely changed and I didn't get to see this.
Top lane.
Top lane.
I should have him this time round. They closed the gap. Resolution and Zayat's able to catch Siamese Cat.
It's overwhelming damage, right? That's the biggest thing that is going to be coming out from those two. So you just have to be wary of their positioning. Monet should be able to survive most of it in those situations. But yeah, I'm looking at the map and there's a lot of little map changes that, you know, you only get to see it if you're in the game. But yeah, look at this. This ramp is pretty bizarre going into that dire jungle.
And the small camps.
Yep.
No more around the mid lane.
A lot more trees in that area too.
And there we go. Yeah, of course, the flag bearer creep. It's out.
Oh, is it out? Okay, I was looking. Where is it?
Yeah, it's this little one with the flags on.
So it is just a melee creep. Okay,
It's a melee
confirmed. So
creep.
just melee with a flag.
Got that extra resistance as well, right?
Yep.
Extra magic resistance. But you kill him, and everybody on your team in that radius will get themselves the bounty of last hitting the creep.
Nice. And top, we do see them actually get onto Monet. able to clear the gap. The flag bearer, okay, has that little aura. Yeah, it's really tough to actually see it.
Well, yeah.
It's got the little flag. I mean, it's got the flag, of course.
It's got a little flag.
Puppy. Ori in the mid lane. There's actually a rotation. We've been seeing this from Zayats. Same thing yesterday.
I think Ori looking pretty dead here. He's got the one charge in the water ring. He's going to at least try and bring down Nisha with him, which he may just be able to do so. He does. But one more touch from Zayats will take him out. Able to get that kill on the way out, or he's going to be happy with that one.
Very similar thing, right? We saw Zayats literally doing this all day yesterday, just playing around Nisha in the mid lane all the first like 6 minutes, just trying to punish the opposing mid. So again, it ends up working out for him, and they're doing good in the top lane too. Dawn's still free farming, not getting slowed down at all by these double ranged, even getting a couple extra kills. So
I mean, Ori being able to get that kill before he went down was probably
big.
Probably down to the fact that Sticky Napalm did have that bit of damage, right?
Yeah.
You know, because it was close. He nearly didn't get it. So a little bit of a change, allowing him to get that trade on the way out.
Definitely seeing Ori struggle, at least still in last hit. So, I mean, like we said, still similar things for the Bat Rider, as it's always been. Top, nice trap.
Trap Siamese cat, and again, she's caught. Rezo, no struggle to lay down the damage. Slides in with the hammer. The kill for Secret on the top. See down bottom. Boca dive at the ready.
Ooh.
Not quite able to catch him with the boundless there. Chrysalis did think about trying for it, but didn't feel that he had the angle or timing.
This is pretty big, though. The fact that it's a Monkey King, he's the, kind of like we said, the counter pick versus that Mars in a lot of situations. Mars is the top farmer, actually, in the moment in CS.
Yeah, that's, XXS is he's getting a lot of this bottom lane. And Secret want to try and put a stop to it. So they'll make the move. Quick spear to push Chrysalis back momentarily, and that will give enough time for XXS to walk this off. So
Top again.
This time round, lose Zayas. Maybe even Resolution should be fine. He's got the bracer. One charges and the boots. It's hard for these two to chase him down. Kill back the way of Aster. 7-6 now. 6 minutes in.
Yeah, and even though, like we mentioned, Dawn got some of these nerfs, definitely not feeling it, even though it's that, like, the cast range mostly on the Celestial Hammer. The damage is still very relevant. You see that top net worth there for Resolution. Him and Zayats really killing it in top. What's Zayats' next move? Look, he's going to continue. Now he's going to go top again. Okay, continue to play with Rezo. They have such good kill threat. I was wondering if he moves away from this lane because Rezo's getting close to 6, so I was wondering if maybe he tries to give priority of experience toward him and make move elsewhere.
And how much do you expect we're going to see the Shard being prioritized on Enchantress? Are you buying that straight away, as soon as you can at the 15 minutes?
It's not. He's not really playing versus any summons. I think that's one of the bigger reasons that we're going to be seeing it. But
Nisha, he'll get this one with a Sonic Wave. Same time up top. Secret were able to make the move to take down Siamese Cat. Monet trying to chase one of them down to get something in return, but couldn't quite focus the damage and take either as Resolution and Zayats get the kill and walk it off. I
think this Queen of Pain is gonna be something that does get picked up in a lot of situations now. Even though it's versus the Bat Rider, it's always been looked at this traditional kind of counter. I think I'm really starting to see like
bottom lane
domination being massive.
And Nisha using that power that he built up in the mid lane to come down to the bottom and take out XXS. As we saw, was having quite a chill time down there.
And look at the skill build. That says it all for me about wanting lane domination.
Yeah, max Shadow Strike.
Because Scream's gotten buffed in the past where people were trying to get it for the lane anyway because it was really quite large. You could always hit range creep, but now
against Zayats,
4 points.
He's been able to corner off Siamese Cat pretty nicely multiple times, and every single one of them Resolution's been there to be able to slide in and get the job done.
He's part of 9 kills already on this Tusk, making all the right moves. And now, Dawn is 6, so now we're probably going to see Zayats look to make moves elsewhere, and probably a little scary for Aster to really make any aggressive moves on the map with their Bat Rider, even with the Mars, because they know that Dawn ult's going to be coming in early. Got a rune coming out. Secret getting ready to double check it. Should be able to get it. Zayats is in position.
Ori.
Oh, they're
trying to escape this, but indeed with Resolution coming over with the ultimate, Ori doesn't stand a chance. Secret, they get the kill. Regen rune secured for Nisha.
I'm really looking forward to see what this build is going to be on the Queen of Pain.
I mean,
he's going to go Ags, right?
I was going to say, how good is the Ags?
I'm honestly not sure. It looks like it could be pretty crazy if you do have multiple heroes with it, because then it's going to shoot Scream of Pains on everybody that's near each other too, right? So it looks really cool if he does opt for this type of build.
I see Secret going for more. We'll lose Puppy in this effort, but they take out Baboka, and unless XXS can save him, Siamese Cat might be in trouble as well. Nisha able to get out of the arena, waiting for it to come to an end so he can get some more damage in onto the Enchantress. And there we go, he's able to take him down. Ori heads over to help out. Sonic Wave, push them back. Can Chrysalis get the balance strike off? He can. Lovely angle there across the Ancients to get a good heal off with the Jingu Mastery. Does still die to the Firefly of Ori. Nisha to the side picks off XXS.
Nisha's working on some of these Ancients.
I mean, it's a very juicy looking Ancient stack. Obviously, as a Queen of Pain, he can't really do too much about it himself.
No.
I mean, I wonder, is there going to be any way that Secret can bring heroes over to do this in time, or should Aster be able to clear this safely?
That's a massive kill.
That's a big solo kill there for Monet top.
I mean, look at that. Look at that gold bounty. 590. How much XP did he get, too? Doesn't actually show on my fight recap, but probably over 1,000. I mean, he got a full level, at least.
Yeah,
that's
was
insane.
Resolution just getting a little too cocky with his sort of positioning?
Two traps.
Too low?
Two traps in lane, and also look at the item that Monet has. The Pursuit.
He's got
the Lance of Pursuit, even though he's a ranged hero.
Right. Sure, you know, not as great as the 12%, but still that 6% and that extra damage.
And look, they're actually contesting the Ancients. Ori almost gets brought down.
There's just going to be quite a few
They're
of the
going to
big
get
ones.
all of them. Pretty much all the important ones.
Nobody else from Aster is around to help out. This should be Secret cleaning up the majority of the stack that Aster did already have to put quite some resources into bringing down to this low on the HP. So Secret's going to be happy with this one. We'll see them start to step over now, Aster, see if they can push Secret out of this area.
XXS, though.
He's got the arena down on a Chrysalis. Chrysalis has got backup. Solar Guardian's coming in from Resolution. Boundless Strike into the ultimate of Resolution will allow him to take down XXS. Snowball over towards Ori. Aster in a whole load of trouble here. As the three of them dead, soon to be four. Baboka, he'll dive down to the low ground. Has got the Supernova, kind of in a position that's hard to hit. But with the reach of the Monkey King Chrysalis, he's able to slap the egg down. 4 dead on Aster. A rough series of events there. Not able to secure their Ancient stack as much as they would hope. And then losing a huge team fight. 4 of them dying and only getting Zayats in return.
Secret is playing just incredibly fast. The way that they're collapsing around the Ancient, they know they have the global potential too from the Dawn so that they can back it up. And Aster, in order to win these type of fights at the moment, they need to have the Mars and Phoenix in synergy. It has to be Egg plus that Mars ulti. If it's not in synergy, then the way Secret's lineup works, like their heroes are just these small instances of spells that are going to be able to dominate the fight.
We'll see here again. XXS trying to start things off onto Chrysalis, but Chrysalis, of course, with the Mischief, already able to dodge a bit that opening damage. And then obviously no hesitation from Resolution to provide that backup. And at that point onwards, very hard for Aster to fight. Of course, still at a point of the game where Monet, he doesn't want to get involved in this action. So if they do choose to fight, it's pretty much always going to be a 4v5.
Exactly. It also takes him just so much longer, right? Like he'd have to TP and then walk in while Dawnbreaker just clicks ult and is inside of the fight. So yeah, definitely looking to increase his farm instead of looking to fight inside these early situations. As a TA, definitely not easy versus all these kind of like heroes that collapse on top of you, right? Tusk, Dawn, even Ogre who's tanky, Monkey King Cop. Literally every single one of them gets on you.
Yeah, we've got the new items coming through. So Chrysalis was also able to get himself a Lance of Pursuit. How do you sort of rate the one that Nisha's got? What are the Occult Bracelet, right? That's not... I mean, the +5 all attributes, of course, that's always great to have in a tier 1 item. The increased mana regen isn't too massive, right? Was it 0.5 up to 5 stacks, so you get 2.5.
Well, if you do have a Kaya, though, it's quite massive. Because Kaya's mana regen amplification plus that actually double dips. So
that's true.
Nisha's got 10 mana per second right now.
Which I guess can be nice.
It's a lot.
It can be nice in these fights. You know, you commit in as a Queen of Pain, use your skill set, your low on mana. Maybe that extra bit of boost to the mana regen will give you that mana you need to blink back out or something.
I mean, I think it definitely is pretty huge. It looks really strong. I mean, it's also, yeah, the 5 attributes is really nice.
And what we got, so as well, we got the seeds right out on someone.
We did get the seed. I think it was on
Seeds of
Siamese
Serenity. A little bit of a AoE heal, right?
So now he's got 2 types of forms of this AoE heal on the Enchantress bottom.
Ori. And he's going to have the backup of XXS and Baboka, and it won't save him. Supernova's going to be used, but Secret, they'll look to try and get in position to pop it. Can they get enough hits in? They can't.
They cannot.
They have to back off. The stun catching Resolution off to the side, and this time Monet, he's ready to join. TP's in, lays down the trap, kills off Resolution. Sonic Wave out onto the 3 of them. Monet did have the refraction off in time, so he's still sitting at full HP, turns his attention over towards Puppy. They'll lose Siamese Cat. Monet's still thinking about chasing. Has to respect the fact that Nisha is still good to fight here. Chrysalis as well from the trees jumps in with the Primal Spring. Monet, he'll hide with the meld. Have they got the detection? They don't have the detection. Monet, he pops back out. He'll get the kill. But he does die for that. Nisha continue to clean up. We'll see Ori back in action. Respawns, chases down the Monkey King. But there's the snowball at the ready. Chrysalis is able to turn. Ori, he just tunnel visions straight back in at Chrysalis as he respawned and ends up dying again because of it.
And now, even, I mean, Nisha jumping for more, but Boke, is that?
He's got Blink in a second if he wants to go, but it's a tier 2 dive. He's not going to be tempted, Nisha. He's TPing
Oh, he's
out.
getting healed. Okay, I was going to say, he needs heals on Babokar. He is going to tick out, but yeah, the Enchantress does come in, Siamese Cat. Oh, and it's, we got 39 kills in 14 minutes, by the way.
It's quite a brawl of this game.
Secret's coming out massively ahead of it, though. Their lineup excels at this fast brawling. Aster very cooldown reliant. It's like they need this Mars, Bat, and Phoenix to be synergized perfectly, and it's never happening. The Bat comes in after the fight when everything is all said and done, goes in and just dies by himself. And now Ori again.
Talking about the Bat, we'll be able to knock Chrysalis back with a Flame Break. So Wukong's command won't be used to too much of effect there, as Ori's able to step out.
But this is a treat we're getting to see, really. It's just so much aggression.
Oh, mid lane.
Another one.
Oh, he's dead. Tries to dive out, but the tick damage of the Shadow Strike ends him, and Nisha.
He wants more.
He's going in. It's got that Arcane Rune.
It's a free game for the Queen of Pain. All he has to worry about is the lasso and the Mars. So you can see how much he's been pushing the limits. Even going for what I saw was like a 4-1-3 skill build, and then he started getting extra points in Blink because he knew how elusive he can be even without extra points versus limited stun. Also, Puppey, we didn't mention in the last fight also, but Puppey with his Ignite plus his Veil actually ended up killing off the Mars at the end of the fight.
You know, you get ignited and Shadow Striked.
You're likely dead.
DPS is going to be pretty insane over time. As straight in with the Sonic Wave, ending the life of Siamese Cat. Ori should have an attempt at getting Zayats here. Not really any options left. Apart from the TP,
okay.
A spear from XXS will keep him locked back here.
They always have to be careful. It's the same thing. It's probably still always in the back of Aster's mind. It's like, Dawnbreaker's ult is up. You know, if we make some like aggressive move, they could just Dawn ult in.
See if they want to fight this, they do. Boundless setting up for the Solar Guardian. Puppey's going to be saved. XXS falls. Babokar not able to get the Supernova off in time, and even if he did, almost certainly would have died. The Secret continuing to just overrun Aster in these team fights, getting very close to being double the kills here, 29-15.
Always having the numbers every single time. The Dawn ult just always at the ready. It feels like it does seem like Aster needs to kind of slow the pace of the game down and find some different way to play, because at the moment, them just trying to match Secret's aggression, it's not working. They're falling further and further behind.
I see Monet has got the Deso done. Of course, looking for the Blink next, but will still be a bit of time before he has a BKB, of course. So stepping into the fights is not going to be easy. See her again. You know, Puppey probably calling for that one, saying, "Oh, come on, Rezo, get yourself over here, help me out." And indeed he does, flies over the map, ready to save Puppey and make sure that Secret win another team fight. Back in action. Not for long here for Siamese Cat, as he's knocked out.
Just now they already used their combo in the last fight, right? So now it's hard, because at the same time also the Mars ult is going to come up pretty much when Dawn ult's back, and the Mars actually might just die.
I think it
certainly
looks like it here. You know, good luck trying to run here from the Monkey King. I have some good jukes, but up into the trees, he sees him.
Yeah, Secret is just ripping them to shreds. 46 kills total. We've now hit tier 2 items, so now we get to see some more neutral items.
Yeah, well, what's sort of the hot stuff at tier 2 then?
I mean, the new one. Everyone wants to see the, what is the seal? I think it is, right? I think we have the... We'll see when someone gets it. There's that one in tier 3. I think the seal might be tier 3, it is. So we've got the Specialist Array and the Dagger of Bristol and the Eye Vizier, if they do come out.
Is it Vizier or Vizier?
I would say Vizier. I don't know. I would say it wrong. That's how I would say it.
I feel like Vizier sounds, it's got a nice bit of flair to it.
I trust you.
You
make words sound beautiful
I have
usually.
the Vizier, found by Monet.
Monet's
I know
got
who wants a bit of cast range. Doesn't mind losing some mana.
Do they? I don't think does anyone even want
Probably
it.
the bat, right? Give it to the bat.
Maybe. He has tumblers though. Tumblers is nice.
I guess he likes his plus 200 mana. Do you want to give away his extra mana for losing 20% of it?
I mean, the
cast range is good. So,
yeah.
of course, ladies and gentlemen, 125 cast range, but you're giving up 20% of your maximum mana.
Okay, cool.
So nice for those lassos.
It's Leviosa.
That's all, yeah. Vizier.
Vizier.
And the Specialist Array, any good? I mean, does TA want this? What's some extra range attacks?
Yeah, definitely. This one's great.
So
the stats, the damage, you get
we got?
extra projectiles. You can kind of meld multiple heroes. Well, not meld, but you can, side blade multiple heroes kind of in a way. Could be cool. Lasso, bottom lane. They actually find the ideal target, the Dawn, but they don't have the damage.
Tanky. Yeah, Resolution ain't going to dodge that one.
Oh, that's a good voice line.
They will at least be able to bail out after their unsuccessful attempt on Resolution's life. Nobody from Aster getting caught behind.
Nothing going Aster's way, though. Every single one of the fights, the pickoffs, literally nothing is really working in their favor. Secret just continuing to dominate this matchup. We're not going to get to see Nisha go for the Aghanims, it looks like, unfortunately. He is going to just go the standard SNY BKB route. I was hoping. Maybe he didn't read it yet. I didn't read it at first.
I mean, I feel like I read it. We'll have a look at it again. What is it? It's this.
The people can view it. They got it.
Oh, they got it up here.
They got
on
it
screen.
up here.
Shadow Strike.
Maybe it is bad. Bottom. Rezo.
He may be able to save others, but obviously he's the one that does the saving, not the one that can be saved, really.
Well,
nobody to Solar Guardian for him.
Well, on the other side, though, another offlaner does
and
get
in
taken
the mid,
out. Ori.
Nisha's making the moves onto Ori. Ori's going to go for the TP out. Oh, they'll blow him up with the Sonic Wave. No escape for Ori.
Nisha. Getting a Queen of Pain in this type of game, 11-14. They've continued, as we mentioned, yesterday, watching them versus, it was with Liquid, right? I can't remember what actually it was.
Well, yesterday we had Secret versus Alliance.
Yeah, watching them yesterday, saw Zayats just playing all about the mid lane. Just putting all the emphasis to make sure Nisha snowballs out of control. Same thing today, and it's a Queen of Pain, who probably one of the better snowball heroes.
Oh, some nice little jukes there from Siamese Cat. He knows they're chasing. They don't know where he's gone. That courier might see him, though.
Ooh, this specialist array is actually really cool for farming, too.
Yeah, of course.
Monet,
I feel like that's going to be sort of the biggest effect for it, right?
It looks really cool. Three little Deso hits fly out when he does get the proc.
Well, he doesn't get the Deso hit right.
What do you mean?
No attack modifiers.
It shot the Deso hit, though. At least
did it? What, visually?
The visually did. I actually didn't see the debuff.
Because it does say, right, it says no attack modifiers, right?
Let's test.
Does not trigger attack modifiers.
Okay, let's see. Well, you watch.
Look.
Well, I mean, that was on a straight
no,
line.
I did see indeed. It did indeed. The extra attack projectiles did have the
looks like
Deso vision.
but I don't know if it does the actual
Well, according
debuff.
to the text, it shouldn't. But who knows?
I'm gonna keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything else happening right now? Nisha and Zayats are pushing the mid lane by themselves.
No, it didn't.
It did not.
It did
okay,
not.
so
It's
just a
visual
thing.
thing.
Okay, cool.
Which is fine, but it gets also kind of confusing. You might see this hit
Yeah.
going to you, and it's not doing the Deso effect. But no,
good to know.
Yeah. So don't worry. If you're watching and thinking, oh, it's doing the attack modifier, it's not.
Oh, and
It's
it looks
just a
like
visual.
if there are no extra units, it won't proc either. Just saw
that's
that.
nice.
So that's nice.
That's
it's not gonna
nice.
like just use it and when there's just one creep.
Yeah.
I don't believe. Okay, cool.
Was it every 10 seconds?
Yes, every 10 or 11 is it? 12.
12 seconds.
We were off by a bit. So Aster right now, they're trying to just kind of avoid fights. They're building up decent net worth, at least on the TA, but it does feel like such a difficult game for Monet to really carry on his own, right? It's a 4 protect 1 lineup with this Templar Assassin versus all these gap closers, even BKB piercing disables, tankiness as well. Not an easy game for Monet.
Yeah, I really just feel like it's all on him.
Oh, Puppy's farmed. Wow, I didn't realize. I guess he's got a Philosopher's Stone too, but yeah, Puppy's got mech and a Veil.
I mean, how sort of sad is life for supports nowadays? You know, if you didn't get that with the sort of the minus 15% passive GPM, is that a big hit for supports?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, those type of things always end up being very noticeable. Ooh.
So the plan is here from Aster, playing very defensive, of course, not wanting to come out around this tier 2 whilst Nisha has the Aegis. And another Arcane Rune. You don't want to step near this Queen of Pain.
No, you see this 4K lead, and you're like, oh, it's not like they're that far. They're actually very, very far behind. That 4K is very misleading, because you look at actually the levels, and the supports on the side of Secret are just out-leveling the cores completely, so. It's pretty massive when you don't just consider the gold.
There we go, smoke time from Aster. They know what the Aegis has come to an end.
Okay, let's see what they can get.
See who they can catch. Chris,
ooh.
Well, of course, even if they do catch another core, the option for a Solar Guardian play from Resolution will be there.
Do they have damage? Like, the Mars is level 11.
They need Monet. If Monet's in it and can get those sort of Mel Deso hits in, then there's the opportunity of bursting through someone before the Solar Guardian can connect.
I don't think they're going to have the damage for all the cores. They're going to have to just take one or two kills and then reset.
He's just jumping in, and he's already spotted out Siamese Cat hit. So already becoming a bit more awkward for Aster to make a move with that smoke, as Ori caught off on the back lines.
That ward's still there. It's almost full duration from Secret. Bit of a different one that we do see than usual. But yeah, Secret just, it's full control. And their 3 cores feel pretty unkillable, even if they do get lassoed up. It's like Rezo will always have that extra backup, so they have to get the Dawnbreaker, but catching and killing the other 2 cores is very difficult because of how tanky they are.
I mean, catching Rezo is tanky.
Oh, and we didn't actually point this other one out. I don't know if you did at least. We did see Monkey King got the Dagger of Ristul.
Oh, we did not.
So
Dagger of Ristul.
This one's a cool
Is
one.
that how we're saying it? Ristul?
Ristul, right? Ristul? R-I-S-T-U-L?
Ristul or Ristul?
Ristul. All right, Monkey King, yeah, right there. But anyway, consume 100 health to gain 40 damage. Really cool with heroes like Boundless Strike.
Maybe Ristul.
Like Kunkka Cleave or something. I think this item is actually really interesting. Maybe a little bit overtuned. It's a lot of damage. 40's a lot. And you get a passive 10 attack speed also on it. So.
Are your Wukongs getting that plus 40? Probably, right? I mean, probably, right? If you pop that before you pop the ult, right? They get your damage.
Someone get in a lobby. Get in the lobby. Oh, the stun actually connects top mid dive.
No, I guess they would because it's a buff. Oh no, it's a passive. It's just the item. No, it is the active, so they probably would. They would.
I mean, they probably don't, but I mean, we'd have to see.
But you never know. You never know. Sometimes it shouldn't, but it does.
They find Puppey.
They got the lasso.
They get the lasso on him.
Nisha, he's dead for sure.
Okay.
Good start to the fight here. Resolution's having to bail out, and he will be able to. But Aster, nice catch there. When catching Nisha, that's a huge kill, and the money, of course, going into the hands of Monet. You know, couldn't have hoped for anything better there if you're Aster in that situation. And now, straight up, they'll look for a smoke. See if they can get something more. They found Zayats.
He's got Snowball. He's got the Blink afterwards, too.
See if he can outplay them.
Blinks north.
It's a good start to the play.
He's got no TP, though, so he will inevitably die. But
they might not waste time chasing.
They'll make him work for it.
See how much? Oh, they do. Oh, actually, they'll drop the arena. They want him dead.
That's massive, though. They finally pick off Nisha, finally slow down his momentum. Right after he even picks up plate mail, too. So, Secret being very split up and getting caught off guard because of it. Look at top, Crystal's making this move, allows them to make the move onto Nisha. And yeah, Rezo, I guess, didn't want to pop the ult right there. Maybe just felt a little awkward because of how fast the co-op was dying. Signs of life. Now we have the Ogre Fire Shield coming into play, though. Puppey did finish that up, so a little bit of damage mitigation that will probably save him in those situations if he does get lassoed again. But we do see Monet very high level, as we said. He's kind of the only one that's getting that farm on Aster. Has the Dispel talent now, which will be very useful, of course, versus that Queen of Pain in particular, and versus the Ignites that are going to be kicking off. Yeah, slowing that pace of the game down pretty decently, I guess you could say, for Aster.
Just got to make sure that Monet doesn't get caught.
No. It's literally everything about him. Like, even one death could just end the game kind of for Aster if he does get picked off. 45 seconds till Roche as well, too, so this would be one of the most important times. And we do see Aster smoking to meet him.
Just in case there was some sort of smoke play.
Oh,
Secret,
they might find Rezo. This is one of the biggest kills they can get.
He has got BKB. And he's not actually able to get it off in time. They jump in with the Smith. A snowball save comes in from Zayat. We'll give Rezo time to still fight in this team fight as Chrysalis pots the BKB. The Wukong's command down as well. They take out XXS. They'll even be able to find Siamese Cat trying to sneak around the back lines with the Glimmer Cape. 3 dead on Aster. Quick reactions, big kills all into the hands of Chrysalis, getting the triple. And a great save from Zayat.
Big play. A little worried for a second, too, because Rezo held the BKB, but yeah, Zayat's there to bail him out perfectly. That's why they went for this pick as well, too, right? Just having that save function. Sure, it doesn't work versus the lasso, but it always will be able to work versus that Mars.
So what they look towards next here. Ori. Got to stay hidden. 5 seconds and he'll be able to TP out of this area. And he look to clear another wave.
What's our new neutral items? Anything else we're going to start getting new ones? So tier 3's coming out. It's only one new tier 3, right? It's only the Ogre Seal.
Anything that's being left. You know, we're seeing the players not
the
pick
tier
up
ones,
any of the tier 2s.
I mean, they returned
for instance, so they don't want the Eye of the Vizier.
No, they dropped kind of all the new ones actually back up,
so
except for the Dagger.
None of the new ones, at least at tier 1 in this game, are being favored over later tiers so far.
Not at the moment. And on the side of Aster, yeah, not either. Like they're Eye of Vizier is actually put on the Mars. That's interesting. Cast range for him. Second Roche, a big one. Shard picked up now. So we're gonna get to see that Monkey King shard. So we'll get to see. I didn't get this. I don't know how it looks. So I'm curious. I mean, imagine it's like we were saying it's like Burrow
Yeah,
Strike.
I've not seen the animation.
I haven't seen the animation. But
Yeah. Is it like instant? Does he appear at the... Oh, of course, if you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, the shard, when he uses Boundless Strike, if you can auto-cast it to enable it, it'll have it turned off. But if you have it turned on, you'll be at the end of the Boundless Strike.
It says leaps. So I imagine it has to have a little bit of a thing.
It's just going to be
like...
like...
he didn't even use it.
Oh, he didn't turn it on?
He didn't turn it on. Oh, come on, Chris.
I mean, he's going to turn it on, right? He's picked it up, so... He's going to use it in some
Or
ways.
he thinks it's still the Mischief one.
No. Oh, we got the Ogre Seal Totem. That's a fun one.
Oh, it's a good
You'll
one.
remember this one from Aghanim's Labyrinth.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stats. 12 strength.
12 strength.
It's a lot of bounce distance, too. I want to see how much it really is. Can we get a test from Zayats? Come on. He'll use it shortly.
Let's have a look. Because I was wondering as well, Indeed, if it can cross terrain.
I would imagine so. You're bouncing 400, so...
You don't think you just bounce into the wall and bounce back?
I don't think so. Oh, they got one, too. Aster got one as well.
We're going to see them belly flopping around.
It's quite a
lot.
There
we go. Yeah, there we saw it there. Quite a bit of distance you cover.
What? Was that 800 distance? That looked smaller. Each bounce was 400. It looked a little less. Maybe. Still looked kind of cool.
Look at the replay here, I believe. Here's the replay.
Yeah, look at him.
Here we go. Watch this.
I'm watching Baboka dying at the same time. Okay, no, he definitely went 800. Okay, cool. Baboka just got caught top. He was just trying to, he got hit by a punch and snowball. More focused on the cool neutral items. Ori, trying to cut some waves.
Oh, he's doing a good job of it.
Zayats is on the case.
Oh, it's close, but...
He had him if he didn't blink on high ground there.
Yeah, also the Ogre Seal on cooldown, so he couldn't belly flop his way out.
Maybe he thought it was up. Whoop. Nisha.
Oh!
They get the stun.
I get him in time.
He did it! He did it! Did you see it?
He did.
He did it this time.
Yeah, he jumped straight off the tree to the end of the boundless.
Okay, so it looked kind of like a primal spring kind of thingy.
Yeah, very smooth. We'll get it again.
Let's see it again.
Maybe even in slow-mo. Can we do that?
I've never seen slow-mo.
Yeah, we can. Look at that production. Love it.
Okay, let's see.
So indeed, the shard on Monkey King. You have it enabled. You will... okay, sort of just...
It looks so funny.
It just sort of just slides down there. Just drifts down the stick. And straight into him.
Okay. I mean, it looks dope. Secret now on the smoke after that pickoff. Looking to get a little bit more, claiming the ancient area. Continuing this lead, 11k, 41 to 19. And they pick up a gem early on. Puppy does grab one, so those TA traps all going to be cleared out, so they're going to have full freedom of the map on the side of Secret. Oh, this is going to be tough. I have to keep track of when people have mana for BKB as well, too. Oh, man, this is Dota's crazy.
50 mana. Nowadays, the BKB cost. Mid lane, Siamese Cat.
Picked off again. Secret just, their lineup really is just so mobile. And we've been seeing it throughout the whole game, just how fast they can transition into these kills. High ground time. Chrysalis, a full Scotty. Absolutely massive.
Oh, they're going to get the jump on him. But Aegis is still there for a minute and a half, so they'll have to do it twice. Sinish should jump forward. Will force the BKB out from Monet. Zayat's in position to buy some time here for Chrysalis.
He can jump away.
BKB, the boundless strike to pull himself out at the base. Chrysalis will escape. Both supports will pay the price, though.
That is a pretty phenomenal way to use it, though. It's kind of this escape, because in the past you'd have to always get Primal Spring off or something like that to be able to escape, but now...
You just drag yourself out. As long as you can cast the stun, you'll end up at the end of it.
That is pretty remarkable. But Secret now, definitely have to give a little bit more respect, of course, versus that Bat Rider always. Ori finding a pretty good opportunity to get them a little bit back into the game.
I liked as well, you know, poor old Zayats. You know, he really went in to save, but he wasn't actually needed at the end of the day because Chrysalis had the BKB and the boundless strike out, but nice to see Zayats going in regardless, making sure he would be there with the snowball, just in case maybe Chrysalis couldn't get the BKB off.
Did they lose the... They didn't lose their gem, did they? No, they still have the gem. Looks like Aster wants to pick up a gem of their own to try to get back some map control too. Very limited vision on the map for both sides. And now, yeah, Nisha, like queuing up Lincolns. So now they're starting to prepare themselves versus that Bat Rider so they can get ready for high ground pushes.
What do we get on Paladins? Had a bit of a change, right?
It's just the, I think the lifesteal on creeps has been halved in general.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen, so
take that look. Well, I think all lifesteal items, I believe almost all lifesteal items are, if not all. Half on those creeps.
Stop hitting the creeps, hit the heroes. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, I keep checking like every little thing, so I'm trying to see if anyone's going for anything different.
Full AC coming out for Rezo for the next fight.
They've got really big item timings. I think the biggest thing is just, yeah, lasso. It's the lasso into the base. Besides that, Secret has really good setup around areas. Even if they drop Wukongs and just hit the building. They just have to be very quick with the way that they react. If they see the Bat Rider jump in, they have to almost instantly blink punch him. And now, yeah, maybe a bit reluctant to push into a haste rune too. Ori does have one, so that'll be able to pull him definitely under tier 4s. And Secret will just play the farm game.
They're going to go for the smoke. I think Aster in this position know that their best bet is still to step out, catch Secret potentially by surprise.
With the haste, it's definitely a decent opportunity. And Monet, his damage is not insignificant. I mean, he just finished up the Daedalus right before this fight too, so he will be killing heroes. Anyone they do grab will likely get brought down if Zayas doesn't save them.
He's got that quiver as well, of course, so able to pretty much guarantee that he'll quickly be able to get in that first big burst of physical damage once
Scan
Lasso's there.
was used. It did catch them, but Secret smoked themselves, so this ward won't spot anybody at the moment. A DD rune in the bottle of Chrysalis too. Secret preparing themselves for a wraparound, getting the fire shields put up on everybody. And they'll find the edge.
They'll go for the jump. XXS responds with the arena. Has to put the BKB as well.
See
off to the side, or he's already dead. They'll use the Supernova, but Nisha and Chrysalis there in position to take it down. This was not the fight that Aster needed to find. As the three of them will be going down here. XXS dead.
Alright, this shard is actually really good. Honestly, this Monkey King one, because now you don't have to like stun and then Primal Spring off to get onto them in that distance.
Yeah,
right? He's immediately on them, and then he can use Primal to get up to another hero. And also, the DD definitely came into play, of course. It was like 3/4 of the Bat Rider's HP in one swing.
Yeah, they just destroyed him.
Yeah.
Ori just didn't have time at all to get to play in that fight. And immediately getting rid of the Bat.
They showed themselves for like a hot second, too. I believe Siamese Cat, he did click on the outpost. So he revealed himself to the side of Secret, and Secret just fully commits in at that point to be able to get on top of Aster because they knew where they were.
Secret, turned up ferociously in this game. 46-21. They were ready to fight, and Aster in this game won. They just weren't quite at the same pace. And Secret take the mid racks. Top racks, they'll back off for now. They'll respect the fact that Aster's got everybody coming back into play. They'll be happy to back off, look towards the next Roshan.
I think teams are going to have to just look at the way that Secret addresses, like, put so much attention on mid lane. They have to just start helping their mid laners more, because it's just now 3 games in a row I've seen where the mid laner is so crippled. Like, look at Ori. He's level 18. He's got 9 deaths this game, just because all the attention, like every time he went mid, like it was always an extra, like a Tusk coming in, somebody else. Like, I really think people have to start looking at the way Secret's just assisting Nisha, and they have to help out their mid laner just a bit more.
Let's see here, Aster. They're coming out with another smoke. And they had to sort of take this risk. It's around the potential time of a Roche respawn. They'll get the jump in. They'll get the lasso onto Chrysalis. Chrysalis taken out. Immediate buyback though from Chrysalis as he wants to be able to rejoin the team and keep this fight going. Jump forward from Nisha. As Aster, they'll step to the side. Sonic Wave flies across the 3 of them, takes out 2. Nisha, he's not done yet either. He's looking to jump forward. XXS bouncing himself away with the Ogre Seal Totem, but the Snowball still closes the gap, stops his TP.
And Monet, they found him.
Let's see if they can get him as well. As indeed they can. 4 dead. Aster just putting everything into these smoke moves. Very much sort of desperation plays with the state of the game. They get out and they do get a great catch. You know, killing off Chrysalis. One of the downsides, of course, this stage of the game with all these big ults you have to throw down to kill one. If they've got the buyback, the effect is not really going to be felt. And over again, I mean, we did say like earlier from the advantage that Secret got to, it's Aster, they have to blow everything onto one hero, and then the gas is gone. It just lets Secret kind of clean up the fight afterwards. They commit everything, and then there's just a buyback afterwards, which they didn't even need. Secret dominated the fight even without that one. See the buybacks coming out now from Aster. There'll be another one from Siamese Cat. Tier 4s both have fallen. The Ancient exposed. Of course, one thing that could maybe play to their favor in keeping this game going, you know, the Ancient nowadays, it's a little bit stronger with the new patch, right,
It's very
folks?
strong, yeah. It's got 10 more armor, double the HP regen, of course, during backdoor as well, too. So, yeah, we see in the fights every single time, right? They have to commit literally everything to take out one of the hero, and then there's just a bunch of other cores, even the support surviving.
See, every single fight here, the amount of damage that Nisha is doing is pretty insane.
Yeah, he's played this one really nicely. Like I said, I was really hoping we'd get to see a little
We're
bit
not
of
getting the axe,
difference, but
you
either
know what I
way,
mean?
we're definitely seeing.
If Nisha's not buying it in this game when he's popping off, I'm kind of doubtful if we're actually going to see any Queen of Pains buying it, because I feel like if you're playing Queen of Pain right now, you're taking notes out of this man's book.
Good lasso. They get the spear follow-up.
He's got Rezo, doesn't have buyback. Now see the supernova off to the side, but with the BKBs, Nisha's able to focus it, take it down.
Yeah, Nisha's in for more.
I mean, once again, a fight where Aster, they get one, but can they get anything more? The spear is there onto Zayat, but they'll turn towards Monet, jump forward for Nisha. This time, Aster will get two, but it looks like they may lose it all here. It's indeed GG is called. Secret will take this game one.
Yeah, Nisha 21-3 and 22. Well and truly enabled from his team. Absolute menace. Definitely, we've been talking about in the back room too, like how much we're going to get to see lane dominators. This is just one game of an example, but definitely looked good.